Table 3.
So, new showrunner.
Yes.
What made the decision to, bring Sean in?
Well, the first part of it was that Glenn Morgan, who'd been our showrunner the first season, was not available. He was off doing X-Files.
Yeah.
And so we actually had auditions for showrunner, sort of like actor auditions. But so we met a number of people, and they came in and they pitched what they liked about the first season, what they might want to change, and Sean was the winner, clear winner.
I came in hot. I had a very big take to say, let's do Black Mirror. Let's do Twilight Zone season 2. But Black Mirror, if it was real, if it all had happened in some point, how do we do that story?
And and the truth is, a lot of people fake passion for horror because that's the hot genre right now. I mean, he is the real deal,
Total
and I can
horror.
suss that out.
Yeah. She can suss everything out, by the way. Just to let you know, including my bad grammar.
What's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to for the new season in terms of production?
I'm excited for people to see the production values this season. Amazon spent more money on these sort of smaller stories. These are character-based, deeper dives in character, but spent more money. So the production value is going up. Prague is a beautiful location. I can't wait for people to see how these stories are playing out now over the course of the 6 different anthology episodes.
And if you've seen the promo piece for it, you'll get a sense of just how much scope there was. I mean, the last season we could shoot maybe a couple of exterior shots, and the rest we were really interior in a house or in a different location. And this season, we've got drone shots that he directed. We've got, we have cranes. We have everything that you would see in it. Yes. Castles and horses. Horse-drawn carriages.
Yes.
And a 4-story, the clock episode, our art director and
Beta
his team
Dvorak
constructed a 4-story clock that worked.
I saw the clip, and it was amazing.
It does look incredible.
How much research goes into these?
Too much.
I've looked into history. I love history, and Elizabeth Bathory is fascinating.
Do you like to talk about history?
History is my passion.
Yeah.
If you see me reading something on an airplane, it would be historical fiction, and the idea of being able to bring these stories to life with that kind of scope is amazing. But at the end of the day, people are tuning in for the characters. So Sean and his writing team were able to bring a great deal of nuance. And while we don't explore the world in the same way that the podcast does, where he pops out and talks about this and these things that are going on in the world at the time, that all comes through character this season. So it's all there. It's just it evolved into something that is much more appropriate for streaming.
I tell people that 90% of my job is research. That's what it is. And like, for example, Elizabeth Bathory, right? There's 10 different ways we could have told that story, because the history books, maybe she was just a woman who had a lot of money and the king wanted, and the king owed her money and made up all that story about her. Maybe the blood part of the story came 200 years later. Maybe there was no blood. There's all sorts of maybe. So at some point, we have to take our research and then what is our best story that's as close to true as we can get. Now, when we do Jack Parsons in 1952, it's a lot easier to be true to the story, or 1922 for Hinter Kaifek. 1420 Prague, that's probably 90% made up in some fashion, because there's so many different folklore to it. That's great. No, we don't have to make up questions. I can ask you questions.
I was wondering whether there's time.
Yeah.
That is the twin brother of Sean Crouch. Did you know that?
Yeah. Sean couldn't make it.
Sean couldn't make it. It's twin brother. Am I interrupting?
No. Germans. Yeah. Right? It's the glasses, man.
How was it working with a writer's room, as compared to last season where it was mostly
Right. It was. I've always worked with the writers' room. I love collaborating. I love Gale jumps in for me, the best idea wins. So you have a writer's room, you have writer's PAs, you have anybody jump in with the best idea, and I think that's why you get a
And
really
actors.
good show.
I mean,
and
speaking
actors
of
too.
Thomas Kretschmann,
Thomas brought so
he
much.
came in and with the director of that episode, Christoph Schru, whose name I know I'm
Shriva.
mispronouncing.
Christoph
Shriva.
Looks like Shrew.
Literally, they would spend so much time going page by page, and when you get to work with someone like Thomas Kretschmann, the integrity that he insists on for him to flesh out his character makes us all better.
Yeah. I mean, our cast is amazing. Who we got, so good. Jürgen Prochnow, if you know Jürgen, he's
Just the ones that you've got here.
Yeah.
And also there's someone that you may not be familiar with that I think when you see the episode Burke and Hare, Emmett Scanlon.
Oh, Emmett Scanlon.
Emmett Scanlon.
I'm from Scotland.
Yeah.
Well,
You know
I've
Burke and
lived
Hare.
in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's one of our best. It's really good. It's really good. And Emmett Scanlon is brilliant. Doug Bradley, who is in Head and Hellraiser, is also in it and
He
brilliant.
plays Dr. Knox.
He does. He's really good Scottish accent too.
And
I
now
think.
have to cut you guys off.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.